Let's talk about some other tight ends to give a chance before we get to week 3. Let's start with Gerald Everett. We've been waiting a long time for this one.
Yeah,
a long time.
We talked about him a little bit in the preseason. We've talked about him we talked about him in week 1 and week 2. Hey, if you need a Kittle replacement, if you're looking for a tight end, we like him. This is an offense that we think is going to score a decent amount of points. Through 2 weeks, he's the 4th best tight end in fantasy. He's had over 50 yards in both games. He's run a route on 63% of pass plays, 6 for 71. Against the Chiefs on Thursday night, despite being gassed, despite causing the pick 6.
Please take me
Yeah,
out.
exactly. It still
Water.
Herbert still went to him down the stretch. It's clear that they have some sort of connection. Now, again, last week no Keenan Allen, so that obviously takes away some targets in the middle of the field. But Gerald Everett is legit, and he's available in 43% of Yahoo leagues.
It would not be the Fantasy Football Happy Hour without a mention of Logan Thomas. Available in 86% of leagues.
Yeah, number 82 on the field, number 1 in your heart.
That's right.
LT3 scores a touchdown here. He's had 5 or more targets in both games. Playing against Philadelphia, traditionally tight ends do well against Philadelphia. Irv Smith should have had a monster game last night. So Logan Thomas, who's part of a pass-happy Commanders offense, looking healthy, he should be rostered in a lot more leagues. This is a guy who just 2 years ago was a top 7 fantasy tight end.
Evan Ingram, kind of the thought during free agency. They paid Evan Ingram what to come down to Jacksonville? Team high, 8 targets in week 2. He's got the Chargers this week, available in 79% of leagues.
Well, throughout Doug Peterson's coaching career, his offenses have always revolved around targeting the tight end. So, yes, Ingram, who has struggled with health, but when he's been out there, has shown a lot of talent and ability, seems to have found a home in Jacksonville. Connection with Trevor Lawrence. He's caught 92% of his targets so far this season. You like that. When a quarterback throws it and you know a guy's coming down with it, that gives you more confidence. So going up against the Chargers, you don't love that matchup, but Evan Ingram, if you're digging a little bit deeper, I think is a viable tight end if Everett and Thomas are not available.
All right, time to break out the tiny violin. Is it time to drop Cole Kmet?
It is.
Summer of Kmet's over?
Yeah, it's time to drop Kmet.
Boom.
Because it's unfortunate. But he's not blocking. He's not. He's
just out there.
They're not doing anything with this poor guy. He's athletic, but there's just no part of that Bears offense that gives you any kind of confidence. Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBC Sports and RotoWorld.com. Just want to thank you so much for watching what you just watched, or at least being too lazy to click out of it after the autoplay just kept it going. So either way, thank you so much for just letting it scroll by your screen. And now I'd like to ask you respectfully, please subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel for the latest NFL news, fantasy headlines from RotoWorld, and betting analysis from NBC Sports Edge.